Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape, as is so often the case when Punk...
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries that WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less tolerable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just...
Trying armbar, triangles in.
A really bad position to be in here, but wait a second, Cena's got himself out of it.
Cuts the attack off. This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him. Dishing out a suplex.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
Turns the tables, shoulders down.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Oh, look at this. Whiplash neck breaker. John Cena looking for a major career. Uh-oh. Nice counter by Cena.
Punk sidesteps.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And he's just been shut down.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Ouch.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. It's face first.
Setting up.
The Koji Club.
Trying to keep the hold on, but no. Couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
I don't know. This is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift-up power bomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Cena reaching deep into his bag of tricks for that springboard stunner.
Oh, he cuts it off. What a counter. Beautiful suplex. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
It's like an SUV falling on you.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
I'm not surprised by that result. Could still be a ways to go here. And averting damage there.
There it is. He can end it here.
No, he kicks out.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point. Gets out of dodge.
Face first.
Setting up on the Koji Club. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
Propping him up in the corner.
And Cena finds himself on the ring.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Cena now compounding the misery with the STF locked in deep.
Submission move for Cena.
Cena cranking back on the hold. Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Punk is never one to mince words, but he has reached a new level of trash talk tonight. He called himself the single most important.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
What's this? He's
To the sky. Tremendous impact. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
struck with a
getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Holy, that was an awful landing. Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Belly to belly.
Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
And he tosses him back in now. What a counter! Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Calculating the next move here.
Go to sleep! Is that all she wrote for Cena?
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover!
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
Five-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Won't rip the button.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Boom!
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Gotta sleep.
Is it the finish?
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Tapped out! Tapped out!
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the...
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. Powerbomb all the way to the outside! And Paul Heyman rings side, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock, but the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against the wall. Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
Rock defeated Punk for the W.
Face first.
Set. Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times. Uh-oh.
Counter by The Rock.
Ducks out of harm's way. What a powerful belly-to-belly.
Up fast. Mind buster. Down hard.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Caught the leg. Oh, what a roundhouse kick. Oh.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji.
And does he? Yes, he counters. I can't believe he got out of that. Dragon screw. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law. And that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, if Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight, he'll truly be the champion.
Precision elbow strike.
Northern Lights. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangle.
Power versus power as this submission hold goes on. But The Rock gets out.
And he retaliates.
Rock now. Hooks it in. Rock bottom. The champ with a stunning display of dominance. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. Thought it was over, but the kick out surprised him.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Might be going high risk here. Look out.
Oh, compressing them with a splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Spiked. And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
Incoming.
Crossbody from the top.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have?
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Driven into the barricade.
The Rock was waiting for it.
Watch the quickness on this.
Whipped over in a snap suplex.
And Rock staying within the rules, doing all he can to not get carried away.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Brock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. That
Incoming through the air and connects.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Oh, and a forearm smash.
Oh, driver. Spiked him. Whip back into the ring.
And that failed to hit the mark. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment, striking like lightning and living up to the name.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it.
What's CM Punk thinking? Rock bottom! Man just won the title with the champion's move.
And he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Hopefully, it does not cost him the match.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock pumped down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again.
Down with a GTS. Pivotal moment. We could have a
Shoulders are down. right before 3.
Taking your opponent's Punk the technician applying the Anna.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off the heel. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
It's the Best versus the Beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstage backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But he's got the shoulders down. A kick out stops the rep at 2.
He actually got pretty far there for such an early pin.
Lesnar caught by surprise.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the Beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help it.
Lift off all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Northern Lights. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
Not a position the Beast incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Huge sit-out powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Hammerlock. Connecting on the DDT.
Taking this to the floor. And it seems he has a little enforcer in him, busting out the hockey stick.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy. Using the chair with no caution at all.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at it. Belly to belly. What a throw.
Launched.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
Oh, man.
What are they doing here? What a reversal.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Oh!
Boom!
He's headed up high.
Stalking from above.
Here we go. Through the air. And connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Lift off. He is looking to do some serious harm.
However much you think that hurt, I put CM Punk from the top rope.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
A bone-rattling knee.
Oh, that just
Looks like it butt.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
all right, sharpshooter time. Do it. Sliding back into the ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent into a mistake. With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Lesnar timed that just right.
Oh, my!
Arm wringer applied, getting cracked.
And met with a right hand.
Caught with a low blow.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate. Lesnar cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He calls the Brock lock.
Oh, the Brock lock from the base. The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast. And Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Years and 1 day ago. Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really...
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Oh, scattered that one.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other, with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Calf kick on the money. Wow, and now McIntyre is wearing a crimson mask.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone? Oh, the elbow connects. Suplex.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to...
Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes. Hurricane Rana!
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're...
He just broke right through the cell.
Just imagine getting slammed so hard into a wall that it breaks. That's the brutal reality he's living in. As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes. The only good thing to ever come out of reaching the top of that cell is a superb view.
A view that I imagine looks a heck of a lot worse on the swift way down.
And he's on top of the world now.
Well-placed elbow fights that off.
The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. I'm not worried about the danger.
Oh, no, the cell buckled.
What the hell just happened?
I cannot believe what we just saw. How did he survive? CM Punk looking to end things here.
Boom! GTS.
No way Drew's getting up now.
Being carried around now. Pummels the shoulder. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here. An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
He counters with a great reversal. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Ooh, swinging that like the Bambino. Ooh, no doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult.
And a small package here.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Face first. Setting up on the coach. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Got him in the corner now. Oh, right to the side of the face.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Oof.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
He's heading back to the ring.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And now heading back inside the ring.
Oh, smacked with the wrench. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Man.
Oh.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is...
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this